I made pseudo 3D walls for my game, but I still needed lights and shadows to really complete the look. I wanted the shadows to be stylized, so I created my own system for them. Here's how that all went down. First, I needed to figure out what the shadows would look like. I wanted them to be pixelated, so I used some tile maps to make a mock-up. I tried out a few different ideas like using bigger tiles, changing their color, and using multiple layers. In the end though, I ended up settling on using the unit pixel size, single color, and I kept the layers. I thought that having multiple layers would really complement the 3D walls pretty well, and also gives a cool fading effect near the edge of the screen. Next, I had to actually generate the shadows. In the method I used, I would iterate through every tile on the front tile map, from left to right and top to bottom. I needed to read the textures of each tile to find the position and width of each shadow. I also checked the transparency of each texture to see if there should even be a shadow, and to make that whole process faster, I pre-cached the data from reading the textures. These tiles here with the W in them are what I use to generate walls. Since it would look weird otherwise, I only generate shadows for tiles that have walls. I also have a special wall tile that I use to make light pass through anyways, so that I can create cool lighting effects, like this. Setting tiles on a tile map would be too slow during generation, so I started drawing polygons using Godot's draw methods. But drawing pixelized shadows using polygons was still too slow. So I switched to using viewports. Basically, first I draw the polygons like normal, but without the pixelization. Drawing these simpler shapes was a lot faster. This time, I drew them on a separate viewport. I can get a texture from the viewport and use it as my shadows in the main scene. Before, I had to redraw the shadows on each layer, but now I can just reuse the texture from the viewport. And since the shadow viewport size is equal to the size of the camera, the resulting texture ends up being perfectly pixelated.